Macmillan Audio presents Our Migrant Souls, written by Héctor Tobar, narrated by André Santana. Prologue. Our Migrant Souls. You write words for me to read, a string of memories that place me inside the eyes of the child you were, a daughter of Honduras, of Mexico, and of Puerto Rico, and of the Central Valley of California, with its flat, dry plains covered with crops and cows, and towns filled with paisas and their chickens. You sit in my office and begin to weep as you tell me the story of your undocumented boyfriend and the demons that haunt him. And it is clear to me that you should break up with him, even though I cannot say this. You tell me about your best friend, a white girl, and about the African-American family who lived next door. In your stories, I see a suburb of rectangular lawns and a rancho in the rural United States, where the neighbors heard your mother and father yelling at each other, and where you took solace in the natural beauty of your surroundings, in the crisp desert wind and the muddy yellow outline of mountain ranges. You write, I am having a nervous breakdown, but your prose belies this, controlled and precise. It tells a story of violation and survival you endured when you were a kindergartner. I read the pages you write for me, and I learn that, as a child, you were the good daughter who helped raise her siblings. You were the son who worked alongside your father in his landscaping business. You were the daughter who rubbed your father's weary feet every night, and you recount the months you were living in your car with your parents and brother, taking baths at night at the spigot outside a laundromat. You describe the water flowing over your butt cheeks in a way I'll never forget. When your parents were depressed and nearly broken, you kept the home together. You witnessed your mother disappear to confront your father's lover, and you watched the home invaders who arrived in your living room, criminals speaking poor Spanish with their children in tow. You cooked, and you drove siblings to doctor's appointments, and now I see you sitting before me, your sense of humor intact, an awareness and a dignity and a purpose about you. In a minute, you will become frazzled, but 15 minutes later, you will recover yourself. Your eyes dart nervously, and then suddenly, I see the centered you, and I want to weep because I can see you walking into the future unbroken. Your coloring, the shape of your nose, and the raven locks that drop over your forehead suggest the world and its variety. An African heritage, your indigeneity, your Europeanness, you are everything. And you are the very specific places your parents came from. You are Texas and Oaxaca and Andalusia and villages with burros and concrete cities covered in wires and digital signals. Like my own DNA, yours is a cipher of secrets and chance encounters and migrations. Your story passes through Guatemala and Compton. It has side routes into Tennessee and North Carolina. You describe bringing home your African-American boyfriend and your Mexican father gazing up at him and saying with admiration, "Es alto el cabrón." You gaze back into your history, and you show me market towns in Central American valleys that straddle rivers lined with ceiba trees. Ethnicity and race are sold to us as boxes containing our skin tones and our surnames, but the truth about you, about us, will not fit in any box. You have the labels undocumented and Mexican and Cubana attached to you, and yet English is your mother tongue, and your favorite band is the Smiths. You were born in the United States, but you can speak Zapotec. You describe, again and again, how terrible you feel about your Spanish, or your lack of it, because Spanish is this language that's supposed to bind us to our people and our past. You are a deep brown, and you are fair-skinned. Your eyes are black, and they are green, and you are 19 and 20 and 21, and you are brilliant in the same way your mother and father were. Those sharp...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?